Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Godan. Just gonna pick up where D is leaving off sometime soon, no rush. Doing a little bit of maintenance. Did a little bit of maintenance last night. Got a couple more 4 stars leveled up. And actually have already, surprisingly, made my goal. Hey Zeus PP. Thank you for joining. Just doing some quick. Gary B, thank you. Thank you as well for joining. I do apologize that I did not get back on last night. Started my day off yesterday a little bit earlier than I had normally would have, so made it for a long day and a long night. So where are we in this event? Where am I? Here we go. There we go. All unlocked. All done. Actually finished up last night before my time to stream. And finally hit the my mark, 35,000. Looking to try to see if we can move up on this leaderboard. And there's a Hammer. Hello, Kickaroo. Hammer is getting up there, man. Hammer is keeping it in there. And that was interesting to hear that War is at 112. I've typically seen War, although not being the Event Alliance, pass up Hammer. So kind of interesting that Hammer has taken the lead from War by a long shot, a long mile. But this leaderboard, we spoke about it yesterday and everyone has seen, it is crazy. It's well over 1 million just to be in the top 50. To get yourself another Zeus. As we said, there's nothing with a bad roll. But I did have a thought regarding Game Rescue's video regarding spamming. Solja, hey, thank you for taking the lead this morning, man. I jumped on your stream a couple times. I didn't say nothing, but I was there. But did I say something? I don't remember. But talking about spamming spells, right? It made me think, because during these last couple of events, I've been using a little dozen, if not more, skelly spells. No different than using Zeus. It's no different using him compared to Zeus. It's just lightning storm spells. Hey, Chad, versus skeleton spells. So it's all basically the same thing, just how you want. I got to work on Zeus a little bit. I appreciate Crazy Joker giving me the incentive to move him up. Already level 32. Not bad at all. Ian Rogerson, thank you. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate everyone jumping on over. Now I'm loving this Zeus. I had to stop. Hey, Sean. I had to stop playing with him just because every extra little bit I can get. I've gone past my limit of spending. I've gone past my limit of using gems just to try to get myself another one of these guys. I do want another one. Yeah, thank you very much, Carrie. I gotta say, hitting this, going over the mark as much as I have, it's not something that I do real quick. If we look at the Alliance leaderboard now, I didn't ask permission. I hope nobody minds. Anybody in the TR All Stars. This is what we're looking at. Our top 3 is pushing it, leading the pack, right? But we have what, 13? No, let me see. So far, 13 of us have hit our minimums. Bare minimum is finishing the event plus 7,000. So we have how many? Let me see. And we're doing pretty good. Right now we have 28 members. Yeah, man. Already 32. And I stopped using them. But I got a couple of XP relics I'm going to throw onto them a little bit later. But not right now. So we have 28 members who've already passed the mark. And basically everyone's going to hit it. Because we still have 2 solid days 2 solid days plus the rest of this evening to get through and get to the end of this event. So the leaderboard is far from being done. Our bottom 3, I didn't mean to show you guys. No positive peer pressure here. Just make sure you hit the mark. We'd all appreciate that. But this, I don't even know what to say, man. The numbers are so close, so tight. Soldier's at 52K. That's what I'm talking about, Soldier. You've been throwing everything at this, man. John McGinnis, another day older. All right. That's crazy. That you're 52, 50, 28, 28. You still need 4 more, man. You need 4 more, and then you're gonna be you're gonna double the mark. King Josh, thank you, man. Thank you for joining in. So this leaderboard, it's far from done. It's far from done. Now I don't even want to go to the rank number 1. I mean, 1 and 2, they're locked in, man. They're definitely locked in. There's nothing gonna pass up 1 and 2 unless they come in hacking, and that'll get the whole alliance kicked most likely, or those members, and they'll be off the leaderboard. So right now I haven't heard any rumors or anything about any hacking going on, which is great. We don't want to see that. Don't want to hear it. We don't want to have the leaderboard affected by those who aren't actually playing in the event, man. But let's get at it, because I'm still trying to push for my alliance, and I'm still trying to wrap this up, man. If I can hit 52, that'd be awesome. If I can hit 56, that'd be even better, because we still got to get these souls in. There's no way that I can sit back and rest on my laurels that I hit the minimum. That's not going to work in an event alliance. You're going to have to push it and try to get a little bit more. The good thing is that I've actually worked on my Dionysus, my second one. I stopped just, it all depends on the land. If it's a hard land, I'm going to use my big guy and just get it done. But I've been working on this guy. I had been using Calvarax relics and just dropping skellies, but I'm trying to not waste what I got, and he's good enough. Even at this low level, I started with level 1 on him, and I've been hitting the small lands. Again, not wasting the XP, just trying to get what I can while I can get it. I wish he did drop a couple more militia. It's not enough. But if I bring a few spells, this low level guy is pretty good, man. Hey, Crazy. Thanks for joining, man. I'm trying to be like you guys, man. If I'm going to be in an event alliance, I've got to give it my all. That means doing more than just getting the final soul count, man. I've got to really step it up. Now, this is something, if you haven't been in an event alliance, it's completely different than, well, let me clarify. If you haven't been in a true event alliance where you're just doing events, it's a lot different than being in a war VP alliance where you're pushing for VP. Completely different. It's kind of odd looking at, hey, Frankie, good to have you again, man. That's 2 days in a row. That's awesome. It's been such a long time, man. You need to keep it up. It's so different being in an event alliance. This being my first event with them, and not pushing VP during the week, to look at the event and not hit a benchmark within the first or second day. To me, that's not good. If you haven't hit the halfway mark by day 2, and you're in a solid event alliance, you better start spending either a lot of time or some cash, one or the other. Because if you make a commitment, you got to keep it, man. You've definitely got to keep it. You can't be in an event alliance and not hit your mark. And you shouldn't be waiting to the last day, because in an event like this where the boosting Titan is a Titan that a lot of people have Dionysus, man. Big or small, people are going to use them. They're going to go for that extra boost, the full boost. And again, we talked about the starter packs. People want for the starter packs. The numbers are extremely high. And for those who got into the upper level of the event, in the high-ranking alliances, 1 through 10, 1 through 15, in the get-go, they didn't have to do any catch-up, man. Exactly, Mark. Exactly. You get tired of investing time and money in it not paying off if others aren't doing it, man. You cannot be in an event alliance without everyone pulling their weight. It's just not going to work. That's why in our alliance, I'm grinding it out, man. It's after I hit the 28K, it's been pretty much all grind. All grind. I'm just putting the time in and hitting everything I can. See, when it's like this, I just switch over to my big guy. I got to make sure my stones aren't wasted. And I don't want to lose a lot of troops. I'm trying to save all my resources for growing, so I don't have a lot of wiggle room with the lands that I'm hitting. I'm gonna use either one of these titans, and I'm just gonna do it quick and dirty. But Mr. Mark, if you're still finding yourself in an alliance that isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing, and they say they're gonna do it, you got to find a new home, man. That's it's hard when you're putting in as much as you are and everyone else isn't. So going back to the event alliance, the idea of it and the idea of kicking people out is kind of hard. It's kind of hard to kick people out. It can affect your alliance ranking, but there's got to be some sort of set limits. Crazy Joker says it's all teamwork as long as everyone is on the same page and people pull their own weight. The teams can go really far. Exactly, man. Oh, look at that. That was a nice raid, man. That was a nice raid. We're looking to see how much further we're going to go past the 35K, but we have to have people who are committed. People who are committed. Now, I know a few of them want to go to 50K, but they're not going to go to 50K if everyone hasn't hit 28K. That's the bottom line. That was a sweet drop, man. I've been having some nice drops this event. And they're all from these little lands. I haven't been trying to show off because that last event I wasted a 3-star, 2-star, and 1-star when I triple stacked and I went against Pigsy and I lost, man. I don't know what I was thinking. I haven't done a rookie move like that since I first started playing, and I didn't understand the importance of the relics. And I'm not going to do that again. I mean, that 210 souls, that's a lot of battles. Unnecessary battles that I simply wasted in a heartbeat. Recommend everyone do not do that. Don't hit any lands that you can't hit with the event relics. And honestly, during an event, you shouldn't hit any lands that you can't beat unless you're not taking part of the event. Hey, Prince Mick the Great. Thank you for joining. It's nice seeing a whole bunch of new names. It's good seeing everyone, Ashley, man. Definitely appreciate everyone supporting the 24-hour live stream. It did get a little icy, a little dicey there in the middle of the night. Dylan the Greek, thank you for filling in. I didn't have the steam. Oh, man. But it's cool. We're shooting for the top 10. We're going to see if we can push ourselves up to the top 10. Hey, dang. Yeah, thank you, man. It was a good time. Really trying to push this. I'm hoping a few more from the Alliance get on and see that everyone is going to contribute. We're all going to benefit, man. When we get this extra Zeus, a little bit pre-leveled, hopefully we can stay within the top 20. Hopefully move up in the ranks, man. But I just see it's going to be extremely difficult with so many people going for this event. It's not even funny. And we still have, like I said, 2 solid days. The numbers are going to be incredible, man. When you got guys like Crazy Joker, D's Nuts, all these guys who are willing to commit and go double the final soul count, maybe even triple the final soul count, it's going to be hard to beat. Hard to beat. Everyone will contribute. Our best players are all in this team. In this one team. That's awesome. You got to take care of this. Yeah. But this like D said, she's exhausted, man. This weekend with this event, it's really cool that we get the extra day. But I can guarantee you on Monday, we're going to see probably a big shift in the rankings of the leaderboard. I think the ranking on the leaderboard is going to change greatly on those last few hours. So that means I didn't calculate what time of the night it's going to end. But in those last few hours, I guarantee you there's going to be a major push. So everyone who's been saving up their 3-star and 4-star relics to secure their spot, they're going to secure their spot, man. There's going to be a big change. For those who are sitting on the edge at 49, 48, 47, 46, y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready to, you better drop that $10 if you really want it. If you don't, you're gonna slip, man. You're going to lose your spot. It's a guarantee. We've seen it happen in a few events before, and this one's going to be no different. This one's going to be even more of a sure thing. The extra days, it's kind of strange, man. As they said, it's going to make it so everyone has to stay within their alliance for that next season, or at least through the day of getting their award, right? So Mark says, wait, hang on a second. Soldier says we're ranked 12th now. 11 people still haven't gotten AK. See, that's the kind of stuff that hurts, man. I don't even want to see that. I don't want to look down there and see that they haven't hit the mark yet, because that means they haven't even contributed. Well, let me correct myself. They've contributed, but they haven't done much over the period of time on day 3. That's not a lot, man. That's very few battles. Mark says that makes no sense. Soldier, we have the same rank in 8K. And you're chasing what? T50? Trying to get in top 50, yeah. You got to have those finishers, man. Somebody said earlier, who was it? Toriel Gaming with Toriel. You don't get 12, man. I know it shows 12. There's that big 12 in that red right there. You don't get 12 of these, dude. You get 2. You only get 2. You only get two pulls. So you can get 2 of the same, but it's 2 times 6 is 12. So what 2 do you want? You don't get 12, all right? So don't start picking things and get things you don't want. Only get the ones that you want. I haven't completely decided. I know Drum and Crazy and a few others have given some tips as to what to get. A lot of folks said, don't get Poseidon's Crown. You're never going to use it. It ain't worth it. Time Worn Doll is good. But I'm looking probably at getting... definitely, most likely I'm going to pull myself the Gift of Dionysus for my second one, of course. And I'm thinking the Golden Apple. Haven't completely committed. That's why I haven't pulled them yet. But I will pull before the season or before the time frame is up. I'd hate to see them disappear. But yeah, don't make the mistake of seeing 12. I kept seeing that 12 and I was like, dude, what is that? What is that? But then I came to my senses. So spamming, summoning troops along with spells. It's easy, man. How do you accept player screenshots of event results? Just kick them to me online. My line ID is DOT_Godan. DOT_Godan. You can find me out there. How many battles have I done? Did you see that some people went over 2K? I haven't done that many battles. Hey, Tom. Hi, man. Letter of recommendation from Alliance Leader. What? How do you accept players? I'm sorry. I thought you meant picks. You got to talk to Dang Nguyen. I'm not. I've got no management, no leadership position. I don't want any of that stuff, man. I'm just trying to enjoy the game. So I'm sure recommendation, screenshots, that'd be cool. That's a good idea of how you've done in events. That's a really key. But let me take a look at the leaderboard, man. I haven't looked at see how many battles. The other day I only had under 400. I'm probably at 600 battles right now. So if I only have 600 battles, you can tell that I've been using resources, gems and dollar bills. Where am I? I'm not even up there, man. Hey, I'm at 700. So I've done 300 battles since the last time. Not bad. It's decent. So I may hit close to the 1,000 mark. Typically, anybody over 1,000 has, grinded the battles hardcore. So what we got? 1153 right there. That's a big number. We got some bigger ones. 1567. That's a big one. 1837. Yeah, they're putting their time in, man. 1036. 1192. 1086. 1079. 1600. 2200. Wow. That's beast mode right there. 2295. 2501. No joke, man. Kudos to Rye Masters kicking butt. 2501. That's some battling right there. I think the most battles I've ever gotten in any event or any week or any season was 1400 and something. I wish I had the screenshot still. It's probably in a video back there somewhere. But 1400 was my top. So 2500, man. That yeah, shout out Rye Master and Chestery. That's some, you guys killed it, man. Straight up. That's impressive. Even even at 20 seconds of raid, man. That is beast. That is, man. By that time, I can't even see straight. You guys are playing in your sleep. I don't know how you're doing that. I'm serious, man. 2000 is an incredible number. 1400 was incredible. That was a lot of battling, and I don't think I had the fastest Titans at that point. You know, even hitting PP lands, small lands, and I'm sure these guys are hitting some big lands. There was a request earlier in the day in the chat field. You know, I need nothing lower than level 24. You know, PP lands, because I'm posting the smallest stuff that I could find, but you know, the other boys, they need some big stuff, man. They're trying to level up their Titans or whatever else, but yeah, not me, man. I'll get my Titans leveled up fast enough. I mean, I'm impressed that Zeus is already 32. I've got a slew of Rangers, to throw at him. Carpal tunnel, man. It's just, I go blind. That's all. I just can't see straight. My fingers are fine, man. Muscle memory. They are raiding in their sleep, man. That's, they take a 20-second nap, open their eyes, and do it again. That is nuts. So my man's been on. He's been on his game. That's all right though. You know, it's the game takes something. It's either going to take your time or your money, or a combination. This time it just took a little money and some time. You got Zeus. Nice. As long as, honestly, as long as you get one, you did well. You did well. If you can get two, that's even better. Personally, I feel bad. I always feel bad when I see somebody who posts on Facebook, and Crazy Joker is more than a legend, man. He's like a dream. When you see somebody on Facebook who's done the event, they've got the final souls, they've gotten the Titan, and their alliance is ranked like 400 or 500 or something. It's like, dude, why'd you beat yourself up? Why are you with those other guys, man? You worked so hard. You should have got something else. You should have got an extra bonus, but you got squat. Feel bad for him. I feel you got to find a crew that's actually gonna do what they say, man. Got to. Yeah, it's painful. It is painful, man. You see it too many times, and they're wondering why they're not having fun. But man, you can't have no fun like that. You can't. Get some solid people, man. The community is so big. If you can't get yourself with some solid people, I feel for you. And you know what's interesting too? I just caught this. It was either earlier today or yesterday afternoon. Another Facebook post. There are those teams that always go for 4,000 gems, right? 4,000 gems this event, 4,000 gems that event, because they know they're not going to be able to compete or get in the top 50. And they don't want that whatever relic it is that's going to be at the, whatever relic it is that's going to be the leaderboard ranking reward. They already have the relic, or they don't think the relics are worth it. They're going to settle for those 4,000 gems. Those are the same alliances that come back and place in the top 50 after the 4th or 5th event, because they've always placed within their league to get gems, and they kept cracking those 4,000 gems. That adds up, man. I never thought of it that way. I always thought I don't want the gems. I want the relic. And now I'm like, if I was those guys, I'd get the gems. 4 events, you're already at 16. 5 events, you're at 20,000 plus your daily gems. No wonder, man. No wonder they're able to get the events done for free. That's kind of good math, and I'm not great at math, but that's kind of good. I had to think about that. Now, it just opened my eyes and started making sense. $150, yeah, usually. Chester told you he created a mini raid with only right-click at the bottom of the corner. Right? Yeah, that's it, huh? Just fight. Just fight. But you gotta agree, man. I think those alliances that those players who do it without always dropping the cash, that's not bad, man. If you're patient and you can do it that way, that ain't bad. That's actually a pretty sweet deal. I think Dark Magic is one of those alliances that does that. They're typically always recruiting. I think they stay within the lower leagues, maybe Elite or whatever comes after that, Masters. I don't think they ever play too high up, but it's been working for them. I'm impressed. This is the one land I don't like, where the guys come on the other side. I can't get anything over there. It just wastes my time. I should have saved the troop to go back there, man. That's what I should have did. And your archers can't shoot over. I'm just burning time, man. That's the clock. Yep. Auto raid. It's on Monday, ain't no one in this game gonna be working. It's gonna be all auto raids. Trying to use up I need to look at my progress in the event as well, man. I need to see what we're doing as an alliance. Unfortunately, I want to do really well. I want to do really well this event. I want to be close to not getting in the top 50. I invested too much in this event. Not as much as the Jotun event, but I invested too much in this event not to place in the top 50. Let's take a look. And for 28,000 souls, you get 3 4-star Titans. That really isn't bad. Not bad at all. So I've exceeded the event. I'm trying to be like Soulja. I'm trying to be like Crazy Joker. I'm trying to be one of those guys who people can depend on, man. I want to be dependable. Look at this leaderboard. 1362. Look at that NTG Hammer. They're making that push, man. I knew they're going to make the push. They've been pushing ever since D's stream. They were at 38 earlier today. But if you take a look, everything is so tight. Everything's within just hundreds of thousands. I mean, it's just so close. So close. It's hard to actually push and get a big gap right now. It's so hard to get a big gap. The biggest gap is after the first 2 ranking alliances. Again, they're not going to lose their spot. I think the top 3 are probably pretty set. 4th and 5th, 6th, they're close. I think the top 7 are going to be where they're going to be, man. I think that's going to be pretty set. But still we got 2 days. There could be a big change. That's why everything after the top 10 is still up in the air. It's just straight up in the air. Don't think that anybody after the top 10 is safe. Not when we got 2 solid days. The top 5 to 50. So you think the top 4 are set, man? You're probably right, man. That's what I'm saying. You don't rest. I'm not rest. That's why I'm not going to stop. But I do want to save some gems, because if the rumor mill and the predictions come true about what's coming up next, man, I want some of that action. I want to get myself a Poseidon, man. I want some. So I gotta save some resources. Poseidon, most likely, if he comes out, will be a solo event. And if that happens, I ain't gonna go all crazy. I'm just gonna get Titan. But typically on a solo event, it's a little bit pricier. The soul count that's needed for a solo event is just a little bit higher because it sets apart the players. It sets apart those who really want to play and those who just play. You're either gonna be the guy who has it or you're not. I don't know what it feels like to be number one in a solo event. For those who do achieve it, it must, pride's not always a bad thing, but it must be a pretty crazy feeling to know that out of all the players, however many players play the game, you're the top dog and you put in the most effort, monies, or whatever you did to be number one. It's the rush, man. It's the rush. See, like I said, it must. I can't even fathom it. In a holy lunchbox, am I gonna spend the rest? I don't want to, man. I don't want to. I need my fellow teammates to those who aren't at the 35,000 mark to pick it up. Once everybody hits 28 and then 35, we're gonna see what we want to do if we're gonna go for another set another benchmark for our alliance to see if we can get a little bit higher. That's what we're going to do, but everyone has to be at a particular spot. We're not going to do it till everyone gets where we got to get, man. The past Urcon event was crazy, no rest. These last couple of events have been just straight hardcore, man. They've been putting out things that are really enticing. But let's get back to that rush. This rush that the crazy joker gets to feel. The rush that most of us will never, ever feel. It's cool being in a top 5 ranking alliance for an event. That's kind of cool. I did that with Born. But to be the ultimate, that's crazy, man. And Crazy Joker, there's another player who always, he does very, very well in the solo events. I don't know if you call it falling or failing. I forgot who he played with before, but now I think he's with one of the what is it? He's with one of the Bacon alliances or the Soul alliances. You know who I'm talking about? Pretty quiet guy. Just does the solo events. He's with Beta Soul. Okay. I think I upset him once before. He came into non-toxic once, but I think it was a total misunderstanding. But he left non-toxic. That was kind of a bummer. It was cool having a player like him with us for a moment. But he also does the events, the solo events, and places way up there. I think he's beaten you. I think he beat you the last one. I think he was number 1 in the last event. I can't remember. I didn't get a screenshot. But see, you guys are just he's a soul taker player. He plays alongside Sir Goat. Okay. You guys should smash it, man. You guys truly dominate. It ain't no joke. Ain't no joke what you guys do. The last conquest, he was first. Okay, I knew he had placed first in one of these events, man. Now he has been kicking butt for a while too. He's been kicking butt for a long while with the events. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Crazy Joker has started a YouTube channel as well. If I knew how to post links and do all that kind of stuff, I would, but I don't know how. If you want, post up his channel. You see the high level, top notch kind of stuff that you ain't never gonna see on my channel, but you can see it on his. But yeah, man, I'd like to experience what it is to be one of the top 3 ranking alliances during an event to see what it's like. I'd like to check out the team leaderboard to see how you guys get it done. Because like you said, it's teamwork, but it goes well and above beyond anything that most normal warring alliances do, or most normal event alliances do, to achieve the numbers that the top 1 and 2 alliances get. I like to know how it's done. I just want to be a part of it at least once. If not, I personally, as y'all know, I have been with non-toxic for a long time. Left non-toxic for a minute. Came back to non-toxic and basically, have always stayed with non-toxic. Only left right now because I cannot do VP minimums right now. I don't have the time to get down and play Battle for Wars. War is a good thing, even though the season rewards aren't great, the leveling of the leagues hasn't happened. It's still awesome when you pick a fight and you win, or you have a friendly battle, a friendly war, and you guys are just doing it, going at it. It's cool. It's a lot of fun. It's a great challenge. It's a great strategical challenge to see what you can do, how you can beat them, how you can defend. Do you need backup or can you stand on your own 2 feet? It's all cool. It really is. But to do it day in and day out and spend the resources and really get nothing but a high five from another player or from a fellow teammate, it's just not enough. If I'm going to put time in, I'd rather walk away with a cool Titan and just do it over a period of 2 or 3 days rather than a whole week. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying, what I mean by that. But when circumstances change, I wouldn't mind warring again. I do miss a few certain players that I did a lot of warring with. One of them was Sergion. He was streaming there for a while, a year ago or so. I think he's taken a hiatus from the game. He may have even taken a really serious break. I don't even ever see him around. No chats, no nothing like that. So, warring burnout, man. I'm not burnt out, but I don't want to get burnt out either. I figure if I get burnt out completely, I don't think I'll play the game. But it's a bad thing, I know some of you who are on here, you guys have been here a lot longer than I have, been around since the beta. So you guys know a lot of the names of those who've been around for a while, those who've contributed a lot to the game. Sean M, you missed Surge too? Oh, yeah, man, it's been a long time. I had a lot of fun because once they started making VP capping and getting VP loot from capping, him and I, we would just play naked, man. We would just be rocking people, and we're both at the same castle level. So we just had a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. It was cool to do that. It's great when you have someone, who started the game around the same time you did, and you're growing together, you're learning together. It really changes the game, makes it a lot of fun. Crazy Joker, you say the goals are set before going in, so you're mentally ready. Even if rank below us stops pushing, we continue with our intended commitment, period. No matter what, keep hitting it. I like that. It takes time, but the team slowly comes in sync, and the results show. Yeah, see, that's the thing right there. That is the thing. Making it happen. But there are a lot of players who've left, man, for a lot of different reasons. They've left the game. They're done with it. I don't want to be one of those players. I wouldn't use the word contributed, but I've put in too much into this game, man, to just walk away. Don't want to do that. It definitely have some people missing. Hey, Crazy Joker, were you ever friends with a Fighter? The guy Fighter? His name was all caps, simply Fighter. That dude was always kicking butt too, man. And then he just disappeared. I don't see him around no more. He used to do really well on the solo events as well. What was that? I've been playing this game for 2 years, but I figured out if it feels more like work than have fun, it's time to quit. Exactly, man. If it feels, this shouldn't be work. It should just be fun. It should just be fun. All of it, man. Every aspect of it. Even doing YouTube. If it feels like work, don't do it. Don't do it. That's what warring does. Warring feels like work, man. It's like you got to wake up. You got to hit so much VP before you go to work. Got to hit so much VP at lunch. Got to hit so much VP at dinner. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. Crazy Joker. Hey, what's up? D3U5. Good to have you. So, hang on a second. Crazy Joker, you're in the #1 ranking alliance right now for this event? Man. Gonna get yourself a nice Titan. I think what the #1 alliance gets a level 40 Titan. Man. I think it's level 40. I looked, but I don't remember. That's great. That's something worth pushing for. It's awesome when a team can get it together like that. I just want to beat Hammer. I just want to beat Hammer. Don't let Hammer beat us, man. Work? Why work? Just work. Yeah. Don't want to do that, man. But you know, I know the brain and quite a few others. A lot of people have come up with some suggestions about changing things in the game. Maybe not making everything event driven, which would be cool, or having different types of events. Not even soul events, but somebody had said it once where you have different types of events. You could pick and choose what event you want to do. And the events are running simultaneously, so not everyone's all tied into the same thing. And they're just adding a few different approaches to the game. Like someone said, right? I think they said it yesterday. This event. No, who said it? I don't know. I don't know if it was about this event, but they said something about a particular event being not for the free to play. It may have been this event or maybe the Conquest. It's just some events are just too hard to achieve, unless you've either saved up a lot or are willing to commit. Yeah, you guys are killing it in Hammer, man. Yes, you are. I left Hammer and now you're killing it, man. You guys are beating War all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. I'm all hurt. That's crazy though. War is at 112 and Hammer's within the top 20 or top 30. That's just straight nuts. Oh shoot, don't hit visit. Oh man, I hate when I hit visit. I hate when I do that. Messes up everything. You couldn't wait, was too excited to test Zeus out. You maxed him out yesterday. People are going to enjoy raiding with him. I didn't even think about using him during the Conquest. I think I'm going to do that, man. I appreciate that. That's a good pro tip right there. Get your Zeus. Get him ready for the Conquest, man. Oh, that's going to be fun. That'll be making cutting through the levels real easy. So do you run him with any Imperials? Because when I used them yesterday, I used Imperials with Storm Maidens. I didn't go all Maidens, but I didn't use any Imperial relics. To me, it's worth losing the Imperials and saving my Storm Maidens. He is kind of fun though. I'll give you that. I like his animation. They did a nice job. Am I missing some stuff? All maidens. Why max them? Because you want the full power, man. But yeah, 51 is good. 51 is good. 51 is a good resting place. Use up your Titan food somewhere else on your next project. I got a few projects, as we all do. Looking forward to getting a few more done. But I am gonna get the 6th slot. I am gonna get him. I'm gonna get him maxed out quick, man. I'm gonna get him maxed out. And then the second one, I'll take my time with. I would definitely do that. Dude, let's just make sure we stay in the top 50. We got too many days to go to not place in the top 50. If we work this hard and not place in the top 50, man, that would just be. I feel bad for any member of any alliance who's at the very the tail end of the top 50, and you get bumped on that last couple hours, last hour, last 10 minutes, whatever it is. I do feel for you, man. Someone ain't gonna make it. That's a fact. Someone's not gonna make it. So you might want to save up something. If I do, who asked me earlier? Who asked me earlier? I don't want to scroll through. Someone asked me earlier, am I gonna use up my resources? If I gotta throw down in another 10,000 gems, whatever, to give me a few relics at the last minute to make sure we stay in the top 50, I would definitely do it. It's more than worth it at that point. What? Bone, your line says 925. You're at 163. That's not bad. You guys might make the top 100. Ian Rogerson, good night, man. Take it easy, bro. For it being a Saturday night, I'm feeling pretty good. I did a little bit of barbecuing. I got a house full of kids, having some good association, hanging out, playing games. It's my time now, man. I gave my family the day. I get a couple hours tonight. I do want to hit 40K. If I can hit the 52K and really make a push for my team, I'm going to feel good about myself. But I'm just going to grind it out. I'm just going to grind, keep grinding, during the day when I'm taking care of other things. I'll just burn up my stones, let them refresh naturally. And then when I have some time, I'm gonna do a little bit more grinding. We'll see where we place. And again, take a look and see if I do need to use up a few more resources, just to make sure we do stay in the top 50. Again, I'm not gonna come this far and lose top 50. There are plenty of members on our alliance who've already gone above and beyond, and it wouldn't be right for me not to contribute what I can, just as they did. And I think that's part of the success, like Crazy Joker says, man. They make their goal, and regardless of what everybody else is doing, or they set their goal, and regardless of what everybody else is doing, they're going to hit that goal. Everyone else could, back off and take it easy, but they're just going to keep going for it. Dr. Mike Hunt and NTG Legends with D. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You're saving for the last day, but chasing 40K souls in a day. Yeah, I was trying to hit 28, man. I was trying to get the event done in one day. It's not me, man. I can't roll like that. I wish I could, but I can't roll like that. 2 days. It took me 2 days to hit the 28K. Not even the 2 full days, more like a day and a half. I'm happy with that, man. It put me at a comfortable spot where when I calculate, how many souls or how many battles I need to do each day, it ain't too much. I like to calculate my battle set where I can do just 100, 120 raids in a day to stay on track. That's easy. If I gotta do 300, 400, 500 raids a day to be on track, that's too much, man. That's like pushing VP. Mark, you're at 37K. Nice. What I got, man? Oh, you passed me. That's nice. See, you're pushing it, dude. You're doing real good for yourself because you said your alliance isn't doing that hot, right? Holy lunchbox! I used to have one of those. 37, man. That's an awesome job, bro. That is awesome. Your alliance thanks you. Natural motion thanks you. Yeah, they really do. I'm gonna get there, man. I'm gonna get there. I know most likely I'll definitely hit 40K, but if I can just get a little bit more, I'm gonna be stoked. I haven't even looked, man. I gotta see. You're chasing the top. See again, man. I feel for you. I feel for you. I haven't chosen my relics yet, but I'm probably gonna take the golden apple and the time worn doll. No. Dionysus gift. What was that? I'm probably gonna go with the golden apple and the gift of Dionysus because I want it for my second Dionysus. Yeah, 7K a day. 7K a day. That is it's not easy, but yeah, that's all you needed, just to hit that 28, which is all right. That's what I'm saying. If I'm in an event alliance and it's day 2 and someone hasn't hit 14K, I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it. It's like when I understand people have things to do, trust me, but if you make that commitment, you got to keep it, man. Or you gotta make us feel rest assured that on day 3 you're gonna be at 21. You know what I'm saying? You should show that you're capable of doing what you said you're gonna do, because the last day is too late, man. The last day is too late unless you're quad stacking the whole day through. And I don't know anybody who can do that. I mean, I know that people can do that, but do that a couple days earlier. In all honesty, one Zeus is more than enough. Maiden skills are fixed regardless of the role. If you don't plan on using them with imps, you're still good. You're still good. So one is more than enough, man. Natural Motion thanks you for $100 purchase at 7K a day. You got it, man. Hey, the starter bundles, they save a little bit of money and get yourself a good foot in, a good shoe in. It really makes all the difference. I hope they keep up with those starter bundles. Be nice if they threw in one 4-star once. I think that'd blow people away, man. If they threw in one 4-star, I think they'll see their starter bundle sales just like peak. One is always enough, but we'll take 2. See, I've already spent more gems than I wanted to. I wanted to save 30,000. I'm willing to go down to 20,000. I'm willing to go down to 10. All depends on what my alliance does. But again, I do need to save something for the conquest, because it looks like they're not going to change the format of the conquest, and the conquest is going to stay as an individual event. Forgot about those guys on the side. So if that's the case, I do need to save up. They haven't offered a starter pack for the conquest, have they? I don't recall. I don't remember. Hey, Thermist. Did they offer a starter pack? I don't know. That's the problem with pushing more than event completion. It's hard to turn back. I can't turn back now, man. Am I leaking that info? I don't leak anything. I only share what's already out there, man. I'm not the leak. Somebody in the VIP knows more than me. Yeah, we have a conquest. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep it the way it's set, man. I don't think they're going to make an alliance event. They had told us that it was going to be an alliance event, and when it came out, it was a solo event. So yeah. And again, the best Titans usually come out in a solo event. So Poseidon being one of the most sought after Titans, especially because many sat out on that event. Yeah. It's a good shot. That's what it's gonna be. Not doing Zeus. I don't know. Zeus may not come around again. He may not come for a good minute, you know. And let's say he does come out again at 20K. I don't know. It depending on what they offer with him the next go around. I don't think too many people will be too upset because they did offer 3 Titans for this 28K. So I don't think they went too wrong on this. And offering the 0.4 boost and 1.4 boost has made the 28K a lot more reasonable. What do I like on my Dionysus? Both of my Dionysus, my low level and my max one, they're both mixed. I got a defense plus an offensive skill. I got damage and armor. I think damage and health. Can't remember. But I don't have the perfect Dionysus. For Dionysus, what relics I like putting on him? I use all his relics, and I use all militia relics. I just have a real basic setup. I only have the skeleton relics there just because of I want the extra troops. But I use this is the Xiphos 3-star. And I don't use any of the mixed relics that offer the Storm Maiden skills plus militia. I'm going to start working on one defensive relic, one of my holy shields. And that's what I would throw on. All offensive with just the one holy shield. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Typically, when I do use them, if it was a normal raid, I'd either go half and half, half archers, half militia, or just all militia, and just come in like a flood. When you're summoning five militia troops, that's enough right there in itself. Usually. I think he's an exceptional Titan. Really glad to have 2. I would recommend for most, if you can, work on him. If you have him, he's low level. Get him to the point where you can at least summon up 3 militia. I'd be using him for events. Definitely use him for the conquest. He makes it a lot easier. Artemis is one of my next Titans that I am working on because I hear so much about Artemis. Artemis and her cats, man, just doing, taking care of everything. So those big cats offer a lot for battling. Yeah, I don't switch nothing, man. Not with Dionysus. If you have XP relics, level up a Titan while you grind. Exactly. That's the best thing. If you have XP relics when you're doing the grind, level them up, man. Put a event relic on him, an XP relic. That's a good idea. What skill on imps on the Zeus that I got? I don't know. We'll take a quick look. I don't know what I got. After I hardly ever think about what I got on a Titan. Once I, work on a Titan, that meant I knew at one point what I had, and then I just use them. I don't look back, man. And I can't read all this. It's too small, man. So let me see. They're all the same. My imps have armor and health. Armor and health. I think that's great, man. I think this is a great Titan. I think he has excellent skills on your on the Imperials. I'm not gonna use any, and like you said, any Imperial relics. It's a good Titan. Solid, man. Dionysus, the big guy. What's he got? Yeah, armor and damage. Armor and damage. The other one is armor, piercing, and health. Both mix. So still not bad. Still really usable. I wouldn't mind seeing double armor or double health. Personally, like I said yesterday, I'd prefer double health. Yeah, like you said, there's just no bad roll, man. Personally, like I said, there's no bad roll with Dionysus either. It's just not going to be as good. The Titan itself with the summoned troops, it's hard to beat, man. Dude, it's hard to beat. You throw on these relics, you just swarm everything. I just topped off my Ancestral Heart 2, my 4-star, so I could be bringing in 9 skeleton spells, you know what I'm saying? And that's without, using any of the 3 stars. It's all about the relics. It's all about the relics. Ain't nothing but the truth right there, man. You have a good Titan with no relics, your Titan ain't worth nothing. Personally, I think it's a good idea to try to level your relics up before you level up your Titan. Especially if it's a element that you have multiple Titans for. I'll get my relics set up first. It's hard to beat Zeus. When you're low level, you're low level. Period. Hey William, how's it going, man? During events, I don't make a lot of videos just because I don't have time, man. I need to get my grind on like everybody else. But Zeus is good, but don't think he's going to beat everybody if you're not a higher level castle. If you're not castle level 21 plus, your Zeus ain't going to take out guys who are, 4, 5, 6 levels higher. It just ain't going to happen. What's up, Zerat? Thank you, man. It won't happen. You can try, but you're not going to win. Ever since the game has updated and did some changes, some AI changes, and some game balancing, as they said, I said this yesterday, man. A lower level player, you are a lower level player. You're not going to be able to take on what you may have been able to do at one point. They sort of put us in our place. So if you've been waiting to level up, you might want to start leveling up. You're not going to be able to sit back and stay low level and get it done, man. If you want to be in a warring alliance and you think you're going to win by using the honor dishonor like I used to and hit higher level players and be able to stomp on them and not get beat, it's not there. The game, it's hard to do that now. Only if you find a player with a poor Titan or poor defense on their garrison. But as soon as they switch, if they see you using whatever Titan you're using, you're always beating that same Titan who's defending. Once they switch it out and they find a Titan that's going to work against you, you're not going to beat them again, man. And then they're just going to sit on you. So, know your limits. Know your limits. Stay within your rightful boundaries and try to get it done. And that's another reason why I don't. I'm stepping back from being in a warring alliance, looking for VP. I need to do a little bit of growth. I need to grow up a little bit, and even with having max Titans, it's not enough because the game changes. As everybody who's been around knows, if you're gonna play the game, you want to get to a certain level in the game. It's about troops, not just your Titans. You got to have your troops leveled up too. Because even though the game is called Dawn of Titans, at a certain point, the game switches modes, man. You got to have your troops got to be able to take care of business, either alongside your Titan or without your Titan. But keep testing your limits, for sure, man. For sure, you gotta test your limits. You gotta see what you can do. You gotta see if you don't know what you can do. Why are you playing the game? It ain't no fun just sitting back and doing the bare minimum. There's nothing fun about that. And look at that. Thermos does the same thing, man. Do the relic first and then the Titan. You want to have all your stuff set up so when you get your Titan all ready to play, man, you slap everything on him and you're coming on like golden gloves. It's a good feeling when you do it like that because you don't want to have a good Titan and get beat up, man. I am sitting back right now. I'm sitting down in the Elite League. Haven't been out of Legend League for, shoot, I don't even know, man. I've been in Legend League for last 2 years or whatever. But this is my first season outside of Legend League. And yes, I played in Legend League. I forgot what castle level I came in the Legend League, but it was something ridiculously low. Maybe castle level 11, 12 is when I first came up to Legend League. But again, that's when the game was different. And I could, I could hold my own at that time because I had the whereabouts to get my Titans maxed out before they made the limits to maxing out your Titans compared, relative to your castle level. So when I was castle level 8, I had max Titans. I had one max Titan, and he was more than enough to take care of business, whether on defense or on offense. My Venom Tusk took me a long ways, man. Did a lot of videos with Venom Tusk. Like my Venom Tusk, I'll never get rid of him, man. He was my first 4-star Titan. I got him with my $5 starter pack. And I took a long time to get him leveled up. Because I didn't use him. I didn't realize how good he was. Then once I did realize, and once they said they were going to cap everything, I threw everything at him, man. I wasted no time maxing him out. Personally, I still believe for low level players, you can do well within your ranks by having a champion Titan. I'd go with any of the pigs. And oh yeah, my Venom Tusk is still alive, man. Like I said, I will never get rid of my Venom Tusk. Just ain't gonna happen, man. But I did set him to the pastures. He's just relaxing. Dougie Fresh, get out of here, man. He ain't doing nothing, man. I don't use him anymore. Because in the Legend League, with all the changes, he can't hang, man. The only time he can hang is if someone my level or someone lower level than me tries to hit me. Then he'll win. But if anybody, he'll get a few defensive wins. But typically, he can get beat in Legend League. It would take a poor player not to beat him. So if you lost to him in Legend League recently, you might want to consider what you're doing. But yeah, I had a good time with him, man. Holy Lunchbox, you haven't got a 4-star Titan yet. My recommendation to you, I tell everyone else too, man. I would join up with non-toxic group with the NTG Family Alliance. They typically do well during events. And if you can push VP, they'll help you get a 4-star Titan, possibly from a season reward. Not a bad thing. It's hard trying to get a 4-star Titan from a season reward as your first 4-star Titan. There's no guarantees with your skill set. And actually, there's no guarantee as to what 4-star Titan you're going to get. That's why people switch over to going to events, man. You know what you're going to get. If they're offering a fixed skilled X skilled Titan, even better, man. You know what you're spending your money on. Crazy Joker, a trip down memory lane, man. Logu with cats, man. Logu with cats, it was a beautiful thing, dude. Logu with cats is a beautiful thing. Man, that's the one Titan I do regret fusing away. My Logu was the bomb, man. I thought my Logu was better than my Ladega. I had better success, faster raids with Logu over my Ladega. That's crazy. That was one good Titan. As a matter of fact, if you don't have a 4-star Titan, get yourself a good 3-star. Sardu, Joran. Basically, it's the Rangers, man. The Ranger 3-star Titans, they aren't bad. They'll help you out. Hey, what's up, Rain? Welcome back. Dang, I got to hit 40,000. I got to hit 40,000 I could rest. What was that? You asked Zaid for the NTG requirements? It all depends on which alliance. The only requirement for NTG is you got to be on the band app. You got to be on band. NTG uses band to chat. They don't use the line app. That's basically it. Get on band and they'll take care of you. Hang on a second, Dougie Fresh. Let me get back to your comment, man. That comment seemed a little bit crazy. Oh, he had a nice day, man. Definitely. Only thing he wants to do is get his license. But I'm not ready for that, so we're gonna wait a little while. 3-star best Titan Sardoon logo for sure. What'd you say here, man? Dougie Fresh, you're doing some crazy stuff. As long as you got a second one, it's all good, man. So Dougie Fresh, you're gonna fuse your level 60 Max Ladega into Zeus. You got a level 10 Ladega okay. In that case, man, I would definitely do it, man. Holy Lunchbox, you got a level 40 Sardu. Get those last 10 levels in, man. You'll be all good. The Legend League is screwed up. The rewards are jacked for the work you have to do to play all day. The Cavalans just to wake up, bear, rinse, and repeat. Yeah, Bone Wobby, that's why we don't do it, man. That's why I'm done with that. And honestly, being in the lower league, why are you gonna fight for a 3-star Titan? I'm not gonna fight for a 3-star Titan. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, man. I remember how many accidents I had, so yeah. Young people in cars, they don't go. They don't go, man. It doesn't work. Yeah, definitely not ready. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah. All right, man. Let me see. Am I at 40,000? I got a long mile to go, man. We're still only 17. Here Zeus is gonna have Odin. Nah, man. I only have one Odin. He's maxed. I'm not gonna eat mine. Look at that. NTG Hammer is putting on the hammer, man. Dang, what's that? We're up by 11. I'm at to invest a little bit more. It looks like top 50. We'll scoop down to the bottom. 1.3. Easy gonna be a 1.5. 1.8 for the top 50 at least, man. At least. Here's a 60. He's brunch. He's gonna be all eaten up. I can't do it, man. After fusing away my mesh, I'm glad I got a second one, man. That is correct, Brain. I'm with TR All-Stars. We're going to stay in the top 50, man. We are going to... we've already surpassed Hammer. Hopefully going to stay above him. Oh, good to hear, man. I did not know that. I always wondered where you went. I know you were somewhere. So yeah, it's nice having the privilege to run with an event alliance. Different. Thermos. Oh man, you gotta check out my video, the most painful fusion ever. I tell you. And honestly, I don't know if it was worth it, because the Titan that I fused her into, I don't use, man. It's just bragging rights. Because I don't know if he's going to defend quite yet. And you can only use one at a time, right? Oh, no. I want two, man. I want two. Max one out. I don't know. Max one out, put one on the land. We'll have to see. But yeah, bragging rights are cool. But I think if the game does start to get some things together, another Throne Wars, I think a lot of people are going to put a lot of these Max Titans on their lands, you know? Throne Wars was a competition that everybody did enjoy. The second go around was ran pretty smooth. It was fairly decent. Definitely, the one thing I don't like about the Throne Wars is that all the lands look the same, so you can't tell if it's a little land or a big land because it looks the same. But Throne Wars is not for the little guy, man. Throne Wars is some intense stuff. It was a shame, man. Dougie Fresh, you fuse your level 60 Theros into Yaluth, and you do it again, no regrets. Do you have another Theros, man? I can't. Yeah, Titan regret syndrome, man. Shouldn't have it. I do at times. I haven't even touched my Urdred Yaluth yet. They're still level 1. You missed your Kamathi crazy. You fused her into Grimval last year. You can still hear her screams. Yeah, I had 3 Kamathi. I have no Kamathi right now. So that is another Titan I'd like to pick up at some point. Just for the collection. You got level 1, yeah. That's the only time I would fuse away a maxed out Titan. If I do have a better one sitting in my Titan Hall. Because if you have a level 60 Titan that just isn't very good at all, you have a level 1 or level 10 of the same, you might as well eat that big one. It ain't doing you any good, and it's never going to do you any good. So yeah, that's a good choice, man. It just ain't easy on the eyes. It ain't easy when you do that. And it's hard not to look back, man. It is. Because you got to spend that time and effort getting the second one all maxed out. But if it's a better one, it's worth it. It's worth the time. Oh my. Yeah, I've never kept one. I hang on to Sardu though, man. I have a hard time getting rid of Sardus. Thermos, you fused your level 60 Sarkon into Odin? Crazy. That's not even the same class. James, it's funny how we get emotionally attached to a Titan that's been with us since the beginning, like your Venom test. Yeah, you know, it is because you spend so much time with that Titan, man. It's not easy. Oh, Dougie Fresh. You're crazy, man. Yeah, you do grow attached to the Titans that you use, you know. Yeah, I fused away my maxed Sardu as well. You know, there comes a point where even your max 3 stars, they gotta go, man. They gotta go. If you're gonna move up to the next level of gameplay, you gotta take that leap. You gotta take that step. It's not easy, but it's well worth it. And everybody knows you will get back to, you know, that point where if you are doing so well, you can start working on some 3 stars. I saw a guy, man, a couple seasons back. He had all these max 3 stars on all his lands. It looked good. I don't know, you know, it looked good. It really did. But I'm like, does he have any 4 stars? Interesting. Your Sardu's never gonna go. A good Sardu is a good Sardu, man. Sometimes they're almost as good as a 4 star. That's for sure. Not too far. What was that? The hardest to let go was Freya. Her Starbucks edition was getting out of control. Oh man. I've never had a Freya. Ever. If I get a Freya, I'm gonna keep her, man. Good skills or bad skills until I get a second one, man. I've never had her. Zerat, you got Thor, Loki, Siggy. All yours right at the top. Ready to be topped off. Get that last little bit. You got you, man. That's gonna be a nice fusion week for you. With summoning Titans out nowadays, Grenadier is just not worth it on defense anymore. Your Stardew stays benched. I don't know, man. Every once in a while, you hit a base that you typically would beat, and you have some difficulties, man. Every once in a while, if you can get some good Grenadier relics, you might do okay. So, Grenadiers with health, everybody says they're no good. You never know. The meta can always change, right? Always change. I'm slacking. I was sad on the day when I fused my Stardew. My wife asked why I was sad. Oh my gosh, you explained to her why? You never explain, man. You never explain, man. Never. They just don't understand. Snot Chunks, you just got Zeus and you have how many relics left? 4 3-stars? Nice. That's awesome, man. You're going to be doing your alliance well. What alliance are you in? Don't tell me you're with Hammer. I'll give Hammer a good push, man. Let me let my troops train. Some troops. Take a look at the leaderboard. Still ranked 17. Hammer at 19. Not bad. Putting on the steam. Yeah. NTG Dragons? Nice, man. That's awesome. Where are you guys on the leaderboard? I know you're not close to the top, but I think it was full. I gave up my seat. I don't know who took it, but I gave it up. At the end of the day, they recycle a lot of these Titans. I'm sure most of us will have their fuse Titans back over time. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. Where are we now? We're about, what? Almost an hour and a half in. Got 34 people on with me right now. Very nice, guys. Appreciate it. I'm far from the mark, though. Crazy Joker, you gave up on the emotional attachment. Well, in your case, man, when you're getting 4 stars left and right, it's easy for you. Number 239? Yeah, you guys are off a little bit. Hey, John Wiki, thank you, man. In an event as big as this. Yeah, like I said, I had that privilege and pleasure once with Born for Jotun. But that's not happening. Can't do it. That event, I know I've said it before. Everybody started pulling 1 stars. Unbelievable. Last one, Crazy says, you already put $200 in. What's another 100, right? $5K more to Zeus. NTG Legends, rank 96. Nice. Am I starting to lag, man? Alright, guys. You know what that means? It means my time is up. Let me just beat this land. Am I still there, guys? Let me see. Yeah, stream health looks good. 36 watching, hour and 26 minutes in. I'm good. Jesse, thank you, man. D, no, that's D. Thank you, D. Here come off with the clothes. Oh, hang on a second. Getting a little hot. All right, guys and gals. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know everything looks good. But you know what? It's about that time, man. Got an hour and a half in. Too far off the mark. So I'm going to call it a day. I'll pick it up tomorrow. Hopefully hit that 40, maybe 52K. We'll take a look at the leaderboard, see how things are going, man. Well, right on. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, relax, enjoy, be balanced, have fun, and take care. _Godan. Go ahead and jump on check out the video for the 5K gem winner, and it shows my line ID as well. Anyways, later all, be cool.